channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification button so it lets you know when I upload another video. So what this video is going to be about today, I'm going to do a little another little tutorial on how to make a patch, an embroidered patch. Let me know what you think, if there's anything that you think then that you want to know or not want to know. I do apologise about my hair, I'm having lockdown here at the minute, I need to get it cut. And so yeah, so let's crack on with showing you how to make a patch. Okay, so this is the design that I'm going to make. It's a very cute little forest animal, it's a fox. It should take, let's have a look. Should take about 16 minutes to stitch out, and the colours that I'm going to be using are, we've got the orange and the white for the, we've got orange and the white, black, we need a little bit of pink for the cheeks, sorry you can't see that, and then we need a little something to go in the ear, so I've gone with that colour. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do is get my stabiliser, my tearaway stabiliser. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hoop my stabiliser and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, my stabilisers are all hooped up, so tap it, and it is as tight as a drum. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the machine next. I just thought I'd show you the way that you put your hoop on your machine is different to my old machine. So with my old one, it had like little clips that you used to like just set in, but with this one it's even easier. All it is, I mean, it's got little arrows to tell you which way to put it in. So you put it in the side, slide it in, press that little button down, and you're good to go. So yeah, so my stabiliser's in there now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it stitch out its first stage, and it's basically going to show me where I need to put my material. Okay. Before that, what I need to do, I need to thread the machine first, so I do apologise about that. So I'll show you how to do that. So I'll just do it in the orange, I think. Okay. Oh, just take my black off, and to be honest, it's quite easy to thread as well. So all I do with this one, I'm using the Brother embroidery thread. So they've got I don't know if you can see it, they've got little slits at the bottom. Now I found if you put it in with the slit at the top, what can happen is as it's trying to go round and pull off the reel, it can get stuck in there. So I make sure that I put it towards the bottom, okay, and I use the little plastic bit that holds it in place. Okay, make sure that you hoop it under this little arm here, and then just follow the numbers really. So it's up and then down, around, and pull it, and you put it in place. And what I love about this machine, you press a button and it's threaded. Whoop, whoop. Right, okay, so you got to press this little button here to and get it in position, and then all you do is you press go. Now with some of, I know some people when they're doing patches, they put another layer of material. Because I'm using felt which is quite thick as well, I don't see the point, if I'm completely honest. So the next bit is I'm going to put a little bit of the orange material to fit it. Okay. So yeah, once you place that little bit of orange material over and you can't see any of the stitching underneath, you are good to go. So all you do is you press the button to position it, to start it off, and press go. Okay, next step is to trim it. Oh, okay. So I've got my trusty little scissors. Trim as closely as you can. I do apologise if you can't see, my hand's in the way there. Just close as you can. Feel the flow fine. I'm trying to pull bits or anything. I'll just come up. Yeah. That's so important. Colour weave line it. Okay, what's the next little bit? So the next bit, it's going to be doing the little bit here, which is satin white. So it's going to be doing the tail and these little bits there. And I have chosen to do them with the white felt. Okay. So I'll pop it back on the machine, and then the next thing you'll be seeing it stitch out before the fabric goes on. And there we go, stitching. And this case of cutting out material again. And then fit really. Make sure that it's all a bit thin. Okay, and then let it run again. Do stitching please. Oh, there we go. We have a little problem there, so it was very poppy. Alright, so let's try that again. I'll try so. Oh yeah. There's an apron. Either yes, maybe a little better. We'll do a little less. Either that's all things. What does happen is I can actually I'll put the link in down below where I got it. I got it from an Etsy shop, and it was a bundle of cute little forest animals. And what I like about this applique, it actually when it's stitching the material down, so you can cut it out, it does it twice, so it's doubly secure, because some appliques only do it once, and then when you're trying to cut the material out, it feels quite loose and you can actually nick the stitch. But with this, because it's done doubly tight, you know, it's done a double layer, it just doesn't feel that fragile to cut around, if that makes sense. Because on some of the appliques I'm just really scared of, you know, don't pull it, don't tug it, don't. But with these appliques, don't have that issue at all. So what I'm going to do now, take it off the hoop and cut it out. I'm not going to, you don't need to watch that because you've already seen me do the other one. So when you come back, it'll be back on the hoop again. Okay, so the next step is going to be the ears. So I'm going to go colour change. And then we will stop. Next colour change, so what it's going to do now is going to outline the ears and the body and the little tail that's fully orange. So it's just a little change. this up. There we go. Okay, and then you guessed it, and look at our change. Now back to the white. We're going to do the second stitch of brownie eyes and at the end of the devil. Okay, I'm going to try to get it this time. And that should take a little 5 minutes. Not far off. Stitch it. Go, go, go. Change your colour again. I'll just get this guy's nose, eyes, and then cheeks. I think we're pretty much done that, right? Crazy mother. It's pushing quite solid, isn't it? So, yeah, a full change. Little cheeks. So again, one more step after this, I think it's this little chest. that is a little chest. So one more crochet and we are done. So the next step I'm going to show you is just moving the tearaway stabiliser and just showing you how to really. Okay. So just pop it out of the hoop. Get rid of the hoop. Okay, and with this tearaway, it's just as simple as it says on the name. You tear it away. I always like to just hold on to this, you know, to the stitching. Because sometimes it can misshape things if you don't. So just put a little pressure on there on both sides as you're tearing it away. Especially on things like little ears, you need to be a little bit careful. Okay, let's get rid of that bit, and then we've got another little bit here on the inside. So yeah. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. Right. What I'm going to do is just snip them. Tidy the back up a little bit. I'll leave the tearaway stabiliser on the back. I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna put the Heat and Bond Ultra over the top anyway. So all I'm doing is just tidying up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect because it is the back. Then the next bit is the bit which is really cool. You get to play with fire. And I've been doing a little bit of, YouTube, watching lots of YouTube videos and things like that. And a lot of these industrial companies, embroidering companies, they use a lighter as well, and they say that it shrinks the stitching back as well. So sometimes if you have like a little, a little loop that's a little bit higher than the others, they say just go over it with a lighter, very light, very quick, don't hold it on there so it burns, but just hold it on, and what it does, it shrinks the the thread back. Okay, so I've got one of these, very cheap lighter. Because I find, I can't find my other lighter, but the old ones that you have to press. It really hurts my thumb, so I know. So I ended up getting one of these, and it's just so much easier on my fingers. Okay, so all you do is you hold it really. Oh, can you see it? Yeah, hold it really close, very quick, very quick. Don't stay too long in one spot. And what it does, it just gets rid of the little tufts of the stabiliser, and it crisps everything up quite nicely as well, because you can feel it, it's all nice and crisp. You can go over it a couple of times, yeah, but just make sure you go over it quick. Don't hold it in one spot too long, because what it will actually do, it'll just melt the stitches. So that looks nice, quite neat. Get that out the way. It's a bit. I'm always really cautious, because after you've finished the patch and this is the last stage, you don't really want to mess it up, really, do you? So just do it. Like I say, I would always just err on the side of caution. You can always go over it. You just don't want to do it too much that you burn it, or because I have actually held it on for too long, and what's happened is like I said, I've melted the stitches away and they've all popped left open, so I had to start afresh. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's only what, it took me, oh, see, I've singed that a little bit, so you do need to be careful. It happens that quick. It really does. It really does happen that quick. Okay, so that is, we've got a little something on the front that we need to trim off. So that is the cute little patch, and I have to say I really do like these applique. Sorry, I really do like the applique. So that's the back of it, and then that's the front. And then all I do after that is I just cut a square of Heat and Bond Ultra. Use my heat press to adhere it to it, and then I cut round as close as I can, but I leave the backing on. If I'm sending it to a customer, I leave it on, because I'm always worried that something will, you know, get stuck to it in transit, so I just leave that backing on, and I just leave a little message saying just peel the backing off and then adhere it to whatever you want to adhere it to, be it, you know, any material that you want, really. Okay, so yeah, so that's my little tutorial on how to make patches. If you have any questions, please comment below. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and yeah, please subscribe to my channel.